when I met the Outlawz. Hey, bro, like how you just greeted me. Hey, bro, we got this Hennessy. I'm cool.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just a real life street Starz. You know what time it is.
There was a time before streaming and going to YouTube.
Yeah.
Where you have to listen to music. You have to go grab that tape, that soundtrack, that whatever it was.
Right.
And of course, we go back to 8-track days.
And look, you took the words out of my mouth.
Nah,
8 tracks, man. Yeah.
Come on, nah.
Yeah, D-tape. Yeah.
So let's go and get into it, man, because, you know, for our fans, they going to know you from the I'm About It era.
Yeah, man.
The P era, the How You Do That there.
Yes, sir.
From Texas to the, you know, and, we from Texas, so we always love when we get our name thrown in anything.
Absolutely.
Like that, whether Dallas, Houston, Austin, just Texas, we love when our name get thrown in anything.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us the history of that record, you know what I'm saying, as far as the beginning of it, you going to the studio, even putting it down, what was the inspiration for it? Yeah. And how did it get to P, if you don't mind?
Okay, long but short. I'm gonna try to make it a short story. We was, shouts out to C-Loc Records, Lee Time in the building. Yeah, one of the founders of C-Loc Records, man. These are my guys from the neighborhood since we was kids. So like I said, when you get into C-Loc Records, they had a couple of projects that was out. Fast forward the tape, they did 2 albums. One was called Who's Gonna Ride, the second record was Whatever. I got a chance to feature on Who's Gonna Ride right in the end. Then it was a little bit more on Whatever. So we was getting ready to do a third project and we decided to do a compilation. We built a clickilation called The Concentration Camp, and we decided to self-title that compilation Concentration Camp. And that gave all the rest of the artists on C-Loc Records a chance to, display their own personal record or however. And that was my song, my solo effort. It was originally called The Fool, and eventually turned to How You Do That, but that's the origins of that record. So it's hot in the city. It's #1 in the city. It's sliding on the coast. It's going crazy. Midst of that, Pete doing the About It movie. Him and Loc was kind of, working on some business together. And some kind of way, I guess he heard that record, you know what I mean? Well, we was, swapping zones or, combining as cliques. We was getting to meet No Limit. They was getting to meet us. So we hearing each other's records. So some way or another, I wasn't there when that meeting took place, but they came back and told me Pete liked that record and wanted to do a remix with it, you know what I mean? And then add it to the About It soundtrack. With the, eventually, later on, the possibility of getting a record deal with Priority Records. So all that kind of came in that whim and that wave. So of course, offer you can't refuse. We remix it. It became a #1 record, you know what I mean? And basically the Starz song on the About It soundtrack and the movie and the whole 9. So from that, it was skyrocket, you see what I'm saying? So that's the origins into the commercial success of that record, yeah.
Can I ask you, were you single when that record was blown up?
I was 22. I want to say I got married at 22. Same year, I had a new baby on the way, new crib, wifey. I was the Ice Cube. When you look, we was talking about Compton earlier. I was Cube, in that sense. I had a young wife, you know what I mean? And yeah, we married young, that type of thing. And
are you still married to her now?
Yeah, we still are, as a matter of fact, yeah.
We gotta clap that up. Yeah. we gotta clap that up. From the bottom.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, but man, ain't getting to some other things, but and nothing against the wife. It's just my travel and all that. Hey, dog gonna roam far away from home, man, sometimes. So that thing, so I appreciate that, but I'm gonna keep it, a buck with you, yeah. Ain't no saints in here, man. That part, yeah. That Saints and Sinners, I used to watch that shit too. That was my favorite, some of my favorite shit. Yeah. But yeah, true life. So at that time, I'm trying not to. Yeah. After a while. All these, I got to like one. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, it happens to the best of us, my brothers. True, y'all my real niggas, man. Y'all know what it is, trying to walk a straight line. That part. So trying to do the right thing, I stayed prayed up and just, I'm in a whole nother world. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Welcome to California. 6 months after the death of Pac, 3 months after the death of Big, and it's to me, I don't want to smoke right now. When I met the Outlawz, hey, bro, like how you just greeted me. Hey, bro, we got this Hennessy. I'm cool. I'm chilling, you know, but inside, I'm like, I'm way from my blocks and making it from a nigga killing me here. Now I'm out here at another killing field, and I don't want to be out there where I'm, hey, this shit is Pacific Ocean. So I had to learn to, kind of ride the wave, man, and get adjusted to California at that fast pace. And P numbers are buck. Hey, man, you at the airport, you ain't ready. Yeah, so I'm that young at the top of the world. Mike Tyson, I refer to Mike Tyson winning the belt, becoming champion at 21 years old. And whatever you want, here, man. Yeah.
How was the California politics then? Were y'all checking in then?
This the thing. Anywhere I go, this a new term for me. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, I don't care what it is, where we at. You can't stop me from living nowhere. No disrespect to the code. But I ain't never had to check in with nothing. I got homeboys and guys I respect. I'm here to California, the Seabos and all that. It's unlikely if I come to y'all town and we know each other as brothers and I don't call you. What kind of funny shit is that, my nigga? You gonna call me if you have a flat tire? If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. So I was always welcoming everywhere I went, ghetto to ghetto, Compton to Watts, Chicago to Detroit. You see what I'm saying? Some of the rougher places I done told I've been kidnapped. Now the funny shit is I got robbed in Dallas. And I lived here 6-7 years at the Greyhound. You know, this I mentioned this on a couple of it, on the flag, and a few things, but here, and this was my second home, like I told y'all. And I uprooted from Louisiana. I went to stay in Houston. I went to stay in Atlanta, them some different stories. But I came here because I come here for a week in Dallas and called me back. Shouts out to Lou and Lava House, Ratchet King, Mandigo, Free Mandigo.
He just got home, yeah.
Yeah, I heard Go. I thought that, yeah. We gotta talk Go, they're my guys, but that's who kept bringing me to Dallas.
Mind you, you was in
Duncanville.
You was in North Dallas, Skillman, Adelia, Forest Lane.
Yeah, I lived up there. I lived off Skillman, Adelia, and 45 Lane, man. Yeah, I'll tell you a different story. Hey, yeah, man. So, yeah, I was christened Dallas here, man, and what kept me out of trouble, I came on all but a vacation. So I'm gonna go out there for 6 months and see what happens. Since Lou will fly me out here, I'll go back home. Next week, he'll call me back and he'll put me up for a week out here. Motel 6 in Duncanville. The old ladies at all airports say, baby, you must got family here in Louisiana. Say, cause you be here every week. So I say, I'm gonna just go ahead and move there. It's 2004, I remember this. Cause I spent the night in Denton County, November 4th, 2004. That's how I came here with a show that night at the Star Club. Shouts out to G-Rock from 97. Yeah, true story. Yeah, man, on essay, man. That was so Dallas embraced me. And to keep me when I did my probation bid and all that type of thing, I've been on the slab out here for 23 hours, studio to studio. Y'all kept me busy, kept money in my pocket, from Dope Boys to shouts out to Reggie Swindon from the Dallas Cowboy, from Arkansas, Victor Pittman, and those guys, all them niggas. Hey, and Sebo moved down here, so they kept me, I ain't have to do nothing but get in the car and ride, man, and go to the studio. Yeah, so that kind of love, you know what I mean, I got from Dallas, so I stayed a while, you know what I'm talking about.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.